I can see somebody who their heart, their emotions, their existence, it's tangled within yours. There's a person where spirit needs you to woosah and understand that you may be going through a hard part in communication, but this person's not giving up on you and you are not giving up on them. The relationships, guys, that are meant to be in our lives, they're not always going to be easy. In fact, they're going to make you comfortable with being uncomfortable for further growth. People that are supposed to be in our lives, relationships, we reflect off each other. We don't mirror each other, we reflect. And we actively progress. We make a choice. And don't you see, in life, love is not enough. In life, affection, money, emotions, only focusing on one thing is what I'm trying to say is not enough. You have to actively choose to better yourself. And that does not mean being perfect, but that means seeing yourself. You have been with so many people in the past who were playing games within their own self-worth, that there was no way they wouldn't be playing with yours. You've also had relationships with people who understood your sensitivity and love and took advantage of that. But that's not this person. Don't you see, this person you're meant to rise from the ashes with. In fact, I felt called to use my Phoenix Oracle for this reading because of that. That rising from the ashes, the Phoenix bird, is something that very much resonates with this reading, okay? So, from what I'm sensing, you're in just a road bump area with somebody you are deeply in love with. Somebody that the story is far from over with, I can tell you and assure you that, okay? So, what does Spirit have with the cards regarding this connection? You know how we were talking about that reflective, not mirroring each other, being reflective and responsive to each other. What I see here, the four main purposes of why you guys are going through your communication struggles you are right now, or your intimacy problems, etc. Well, both of you are recognizing within yourself what you have to be happy with. Like, no matter how cheesy it sounds, a big part of your momentary emotional separation is to reflect on what truly actually makes you happy versus what you do to make others happy. This can be something as simple as always deciding you're going to go out to eat where other people are versus just internally picking somewhere, to like the biggest things of like your boundaries and what you want with your life, right? One reason for this internal shift is exactly that. It's an internal shift. It's not you two being spread apart for further growth in the sense of you need to be lost with each other. No. Okay, there's just these internal shifts. There's this transfer. This is balance. Another thing is about you, both of you love each other for exactly who you are. Okay? This person wouldn't change a thing about you. And when I say that, that doesn't mean they wouldn't encourage you to evolve as a person. But the way you look, who you are, your soul, those things, they are not a person that is ever focused on what they can change or about you. Okay? They see you. And you see them. And that's something that should be said easier in this world is defined, but it's not. We live in a world full of, very self-centered individuals. It's not something to be just brushed away when you find somebody that's not like that. right? Another thing I see you do for each other is you help each other like abandon limiting beliefs. Things you told yourself you can or can't do. You actively challenge each other's egos. You actively challenge these limiting beliefs you've set for yourself. And the thing is, both of you help each other recognize not only like external manipulation, but what you have installed within yourself for so long about how I'm supposed to be in love, how I'm supposed to be as a person, who am I? You know, even reflecting on your own toxic tendencies or behaviors, because we all have them because we're human. It's about acknowledging and growing. You know, what I see happening between your connection is there's about to be a shift where all the right questions are being asked. Meaning this deep separation of barely talking or barely seeing each other, that time of muteness, you know, it being resolved, it being dissolved as it's supposed to. But right now there's still some healing that's happening internally with both of you. But they're reminding you both see each other as a gift in each other's life. I don't sense either person taking advantage or taking for granted what they have. I see two people that are just trying to figure it out without losing that person, actually. You both still desire the same reality together, a wish fulfillment love. You both still see the skies aren't even the limit. Even with the ups and downs, even with the flows, even with the worries, the wonders of what if within. You still see the same path. You still see you're on the same team. So the key to this, continuing this inner mastery, I see also is about like money in your physical world being able to take off. Both of you have also during this time been conquering the power of your manifestation abilities with money, making it full throttle, seeing what balance is needed in your life to not hold you back, but also not miss what's happening. There is a substantial increase of income coming into your life as we speak. Today's video is partnered with the amazing gemstone company Otter Spirit. With Otter Spirit, you are always going to be receiving authentic gemstones that have all been tested to be grade A, triple, or superior. Every single bead you see here is hand picked. And let me tell you something, the durability on these, phenomenal. I'm a person that moves around a lot. I can kind of like get things stuck. When I tell you the durability in these are impeccable, I have never, ever received one of these that has broken. I think a lot of people go through with buying the gemstone bracelets is them breaking or not even being real. With Otter Spirit, you never have to worry about that. And another dope thing I love about this company, okay? Every single bracelet, not only do they tell you what it is, but they explain to you why you would want to wear it, the intention behind the crystal, the zodiac signs, and the chakras associated with that specific stone. So for this instance, the 3 gemstone bracelets they sent to me, the first is citrazine, black tourmaline, and lastly, but definitely not leastly, lapis lazuli. If you go to otterspirit.com and you use one of my discount codes at checkout, you're going to receive an epic discount. You can either use the discount code UncleBronze20 for 20% off of your order, or for orders over $99, use the code UncleBronze30 for 30% off your order. Again, you can do an investment now to have something that's real, authentic, is going to have life and dexterity to it, or you can continue to buy the fake ones that are wasting your money and your time and your energy. If you're watching this on YouTube, go into the description of this video. You're going to see the link there directly to Otter Spirit. If you're watching this anywhere else, simply go to otterspirit.com and remember my discount codes. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.